It appears that President Baby is at it again on Twitter. This time, of course, he's going to go after Obama's record on H1N1. You guys remember H1N1, swine flu. It actually was fairly devastating. In fact, it killed 12,000 Americans. And so, yeah, like I said, not good. So here's Trump's tweet about that. He said the swine flu, H1N1, and the attempt for a vaccine by the Obama administration is, with Joe Biden in charge, was a complete and total disaster. Now they want to come in and take over one of the greatest and fastest medical miracles in modern day history. I don't think so. Oh. So now, as I mentioned before, swine flu killed just over 12,000 Americans. It's a terrible loss of life, to be sure, but coronavirus, in comparison, has killed 293,000 Americans. And so that's, it's an unfathomable amount of people. And while we would expect some number, of course, of people to succumb to the virus, we, as we, of course, search for the vaccine, that number could have been a lot lower had this administration actually taken coronavirus seriously. So, look, I'm sorry, but if you presided over the worst pandemic response in modern America, you need to sit the fuck down. I'm sorry, because it's not like we didn't see this coming. President Obama had a pandemic response. He had people in Wuhan monitoring the possibility of an outbreak. He had funded the NIH, the National Institute of Health. Donald Trump didn't. And he disbanded Obama's team, Trump did, defunded science and health, and gave all of that money to corporations in his gigantic tax bill. And so not only that, but they ignored a number of their own cabinet. For example, Peter Navarro. Peter Navarro was literally warning the administration back in January that the coronavirus is actually something serious. And so if we do nothing, it's going to be an absolute disaster. And of course, that's what happened. We did nothing. It was a disaster. The American people paid the price in blood. So no, if you're going to go after Obama on H1N1, fuck off. I got no use for that. 12,000 Americans versus 293,000 Americans. Look, what it is that it's a bunch of whining. Okay, Obama, unlike Donald Trump, did his job and was able to, basically set the stage to where we have efficient administration of the government working together with private industry to be able to put out a vaccine and enact public health measures. And that kept scores of Americans from dying from that virus. Whereas Donald Trump, in his basically non-response, has led to the deaths of over 250,000 Americans. While Donald Trump was busy complaining, bitching, moaning, crying about everything other than the virus. And so not only did he deny the severity of the virus, he played it down intentionally. And then, in order to, I guess, try to make up for it, he sent out a $1,200 check with his name on it. No, it's garbage. Garbage. All right, so now social media was not happy about this. Joe Blake on Twitter said, lies, my husband had a significant role in the H1N1 response and countless lives were saved. Donald J. Trump is a murderer. Another person says, these cases and these deaths are in your head. Last I checked, even though the swine flu was a slight issue, it didn't almost destabilize the economic integrity of the entire country and certainly didn't kill 293,000 people. Yeah, we now have, of course, a response to it. An economic recession because of Donald Trump's piss poor response to the coronavirus pandemic. More. GDP says, I remember Obama taking credit for the scientists creating the H1N1 vaccine just 6 months after the first reported case. Except that, of course, that's sarcasm because it didn't actually happen. And look, if he tried to take credit for this, which he did not, Obama shut up and did his job and then was like, okay, glad that's over. Whereas Trump's like, the greatest thing, I did the greatest, the best, tremendous response. Only nearly 300,000 people died. Is fantastic. Oh my God. And look, here's the thing, right? If Obama tried to take credit, he'd been laughed out of the room. And here's the thing. The vaccine itself was not created as a result of the president. It was a result of actually a public-private partnership between the government and private biomedical companies that were funded, by the way, with about $10 billion through Congress from the CARES Act. So, okay. All Donald Trump had to do was put a pen in his hand and sign it. A trained monkey could do that job. And Donald Trump is about as close to a trained monkey as you could get. Now, finally, one more tweet here. Justin Dalton says, too bad all those people couldn't get the VIP treatment you and your friends got. That's right. See, here's the thing. Rudy got COVID. Donald Trump got it. And Donald Trump literally got airlifted to Walter Reed Medical Center. Okay. Was given experimental drugs that seemed to have worked. It was like a miracle cure. Tremendous. Rudy is probably getting that same cure. Why? Because he's rich and powerful. Why isn't anybody else getting it? Well, it's the same answer. Because they're not rich and powerful. They've got the best healthcare in the world, funded by us, and we don't. We can't even get Medicare for all in this country. So not all of us can even have insurance. It's pretty simple. Donald Trump doesn't give a shit about us. And we know that. The only thing he wants to do is throw shade at Obama, as always, before getting kicked out the door. If you enjoyed this video, please give us a like and share with your friends. You can subscribe and help out the channel by becoming a patron. It's patreon.com/Jeff Waldorf, or you can become a channel member as well by hitting the join button below.